Hi, well, welcome to the 2019 United Healthcare US Open. This is our doubles qualifier match to get into the main draw for pro doubles. The serving team, Holly Scott and Lexi York, taking on the receiving team, Carla Munoz and Cheryl Lott. Should be a good matchup today. Thank you for joining us here live at the U.S. Open. I'm TJ Bomball, Commissioner of the LPRT, and I'm joined here with Dr. Tim Baghurst. Thank you for joining us this weekend, Tim.
Always a pleasure. It's more than just a weekend, though, isn't it? This is a long tournament.
This is big. This is the big one.
What I like about this one is it's just a qualifier. And we're looking at, earlier we just saw two USA Bolivia, two quality teams battling each out in a tiebreaker. And it was like, wow, this is just a qualifier to get into the main draw. I'm looking forward to this match. Cheryl Lott's Carla Munoz, a different matchup. And then Holly Scott and
Lexi York.
Both out on the West Coast and probably have played together a little bit more.
I'm going to guess they've paired up in maybe juniors. Lexi is a young player, collegiate player. Actually, so is Holly Scott. I haven't seen Lexi play too much on the LPRT. We hope to see her more often. And of course, Lotz and Munoz, to me, are two very good doubles players. Little question there to the referee.
Well, so our referee is Barrios. She said 2 bounces before the get. I thought Lexi York got that ball back. But again, that was, it's very hard to see that from where we are standing. Great shot from Lotz. I spoke yesterday to Lexi York and I haven't seen you for a while. What's going on? And she just finished school, and she said she's hoping to be on tour more this year. So
great.
She said expect to see me in Chicago. So
that's great. She did play Chicago last year. That's the first time that I remember meeting her. So great. We want to have these young talented players play on tour as much as possible. To side out, Holly Scott in the blue shirt with the ball ready to serve here. This is game 1.
Really good. I've just been playing with my brother.
Tough. Sliding down the left side.
All right. Definitely going to watch that one.
Lotz, I thought she was going to get that. She just missed it. She was there. A lot of people behind us watching this match. Of course, 3 Americans playing. So some home support, I think, would be a fair interpretation of that. Of course, Munoz has lived in the U.S. for many years now, and so obviously has fans here too. Holly Scott, TJ has really improved over the last couple of years.
I would agree with that. She's the current U.S. collegiate champion. She actually beat Carla Munoz in the final this year in collegiates. We'll get an update on the score here as soon as we can. It's just game 1. Off that sidewall glass. It's a little bit dark out there. A lot of people standing out there. So players are going to take a timeout. We'll do the same here. We'll get an update on the score for you, and we'll be back here in just one.
Welcome back. 8-2 is the score. Timeout taken by Munoz and Lotz. They just haven't settled down yet.
Yeah. Those two also haven't played yet, and Lexi York and Holly Scott have already played singles qualifiers today.
Well, and doubles. They beat Japan on this.
Oh, that's right.
earlier.
This is their second round match.
Right, and so that gives them a little bit of, okay, fatigue, sure, but not really. It wasn't too difficult this morning. Familiarity with this court.
But that serve just squeaked by her partner.
Look at that, crisp hitting from Scott on the left side.
Smart shot into that right corner and a fist pump to follow.
And you can see in doubles, Scott standing very far forward. Lexi York. Look at where Scott stands in this doubles. That's to allow Lexi York to hit that jam serve to the left side. She's standing very close to the front wall, as close as possible to the front wall as she can, to allow that space for the jam serve if needed.
Yeah, a little contact there on that backswing from Lexi. No call made. Play not stopped by the referee, though.
12 serving 2.
Big lead here for the serving team, York and Scott. Got her that time, but still in the service box, so just a replay, or just a second serve as opposed to side out if she had been outside of the box.
What a serve. Frustration from Munoz. Yeah, so you'll see she stands in the front for the first serve, and then the second serve moves back into a more traditional doubles position.
Let's see if she goes she changes up her serve on that one.
That's better. Doubles is a game of runs, so let's see if Lotz and Munoz can go on one here. They need it badly. Smart shot. York right side.
I'm gonna say York and Scott seem like very comfortable together, like they have played together before. Skip ball into that front corner.
I'd like to see Lotz and Munoz just slow down. Get the racket up, just slow down, just change its momentum. Right now, they're just a bit out of sorts. And creeping closer and closer, Scott and York, to this first game.
That's short serve, second serve coming up here.
Another error from Lotz.
Yeah, that's game one, 15-2 to the young team, Holly Scott and Lexi York. Let's take a little break here between games. We'll be back here live at the US Open in just a minute.
I'm Holly Scott, I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Seattle, Washington. I've been playing racquetball for about 15 years. My dad started because I didn't like the daycare at the gym, so I was very bored and I needed to go play racquetball. It's my calling. I love the LPRT. I get to travel, meet new people, work on my Spanish, and it's just a great experience and everyone should experience it. Reaching your dream foundation is really important to me because it helps me travel, to get experience, to do better. In racquetball and in life, they teach you to do things professionally, on and off the court. My goal is to be #1. Obviously, same with everybody. It's difficult, but with their help, I can work for it every single tournament and get better. Donations are greatly appreciated, no matter how big or small. It helps players like me reach our dream.
Okay, welcome back. This is game number 2. The serving team, Cheryl Lotz and Carla Munoz, lost that first game. The game just seemed to really run away from them. Tough play by both Holly Scott and Lexi York.
So, tactical change after the first game. Look what happens. Lotz switches to the right, Munoz to the left, starts with a point. Make that
tough
2.
serve, yeah. That was a very tough serve. Z serve that barely came off the back wall from Cheryl Lotz.
And Lotz is used to playing the right side. She's played a lot with Rhonda Racich, and Racich plays the left, Lotz plays the right, and so maybe this will give her a little bit more confidence.
But I would also say Carla Munoz is also very comfortable on that right side. So, tough.
But it didn't work game 1.
Well,
so
yeah, why not?
Try
yeah,
something
why
different.
not? It's a short serve.
Ooh.
Good patience by Holly Scott. She waited until all 3 players backed up. Another inch, another inch. Munoz gets jammed coming out of that serve coming out of this back corner.
There's a little confusion here with our official. I think it's 2-2. Smart shot by Lotz. It was a loose serve. That's that situation where, you know, you've hit a couple of good Z serves. Stick with it until Lotz shows that she can return it. And
Till York shows she can return it?
no, York was hitting the Z serves and then changed it. And won a couple of serve points on that serve. Okay. Better start for Munoz and Lotz. Second serve coming up. Ball just hit the back wall as it went round Holly Scott. That's tough, TJ.
A very good return. Again, talk about patience.
And confidence, I think.
Yes, and she got right up there to that encroachment line, waited.
Groans from around us. They saw that one coming. Ooh. Good shot, Lexi. But I like it. They're swinging. I like, you know, we see a lot of hold up sometimes, begging
and
for
hand
replays.
ups and yes.
These guys are playing. Ladies, excuse me. Scott drive serve right down the middle. Oh my gosh.
Oh my. Somebody stopped. The referee was banging on the cord. They couldn't hear.
Well, Lotz was looking for an avoidable hinder, but that was after she'd made contact with the ball, so it was the follow through. You don't think so?
I thought it was a lot closer than that.
What a get.
Very good.
Munoz wants a replay.
She does, but she's got to keep playing until the ref stops play. Oh my goodness.
And that's rough. Like she stopped. She like turned into a penalty hinder against herself.
Yeah. Oh, she turned around facing the shooter.
Right. You got to keep playing. The call wasn't made. Keep playing. Don't just stop. Fortunately, you know, York wanted to stop because Lotz was stuck on the right side. So now they're asking, was that a good shot or not? Good shot, says our official Barrios. So it should be a half out.
Back in with the short serve, second serve coming up for Holly Scott. A little crowded in there all this time.
Okay. So now Lexi York's not happy, and here's why. She was trying to go back to take her swing. She hit Cheryl Lotz with the racket and stop. I can't swing. And then she tried to hit it into the floor, and our official said, well, you skipped it. Half out.
Well, and on behalf of the official, I will say that all happened right in front of her. So I'm going to guess that there was no call. She just couldn't see it. I'm guessing that is the case. It all is in front of her. So.
Two serving four? Two serving four.
All right, sorry, we can't hear the ref very well, so we're going to try to keep the scoreboard updated as well as we can.
Barrios, the quietest person on tour.
Yes.
Munoz serving. excellent shot. And look at the fist pump from Scott. Wow, Munoz shows she can do that too.
Also, yes.
This is turning into a really good second game. Good cover from Lotz. Well, York's going to want the replay. I don't think she's going to get this because her opponent was clear, I thought.
I can tell she stopped though. That's a tough one.
Look, the question is, you know, do you stop? So the players are looking for to the referee to ask for line judges. They're just not happy right now about some of the calls. So, unfortunately for a couple of LPRT players, they're in the stands enjoying this match and now find themselves with the responsibility of making some decisions. So Brenda Laime and Maciel Rivera will be line judges from this point on. I think this is going to help Barrios a little bit. I think we're still at 2-4. Look at that from Cheryl Lotz, sliding one down the middle.
Bless you, Tim.
Wow, that's
I like
tough.
that.
Yeah, I like she took it early, right?
Yeah, I like that. It's why your opponents are still moving and you take the shot. I like that. Works. Alexia has a very quick swing. She's got some power, but she cuts the ball very quickly. A little bit of a big announcement up there on the loudspeaker, so players are just taking a second and waiting on that one. A long serve by Holly Scott.
Yeah, all four of these players are extremely athletic and cover a lot of court very quickly. They all hit with power. So I think it's going to be down to, especially in the second game. The first game, well, let's just forget that one for now. Which of these two teams is going to show a little bit more control in their game?
Oh my goodness, it is crowded in that center court. Replay hinder called.
I like it. I like it, CJ. I mean, they're battling for court position. They're not giving an inch. This is you know, trying to establish dominance of center court. Oh, what a get, Munoz. Oh, Holly Scott.
Oh no.
Credit Munoz for getting that ball back. It was awkward.
Lotz trying to slow the pace down a little bit.
Better luck this time. Scott and York played almost error-free that first game.
They did. They kept the pressure on the whole time. They were in control of game 1. Crack shot, so that's a half out. Nothing you can do about that.
A little smile from Munoz. She knows that York was a little lucky there. Unforced errors, though.
Yeah, yes.
Four serving 3.
You sure sin sa ocho?
Really attacked that backhand. Munoz stepped in, half out. Completely different second game to game number 1.
Very tough. That is a broken ball.
Yeah, you could hear it as soon as it was hit. So just a reminder, another match coming up today, scheduled for today, is our 4:10 p.m. Central Standard Time match. Should be Guatemala and Colombia. Women's doubles, of course. That's a qualifier. Hard to believe because those two played each other, if memory serves me, in the quarterfinals of the Pan Am Games. And it went to a close tiebreaker there just a couple months ago. So be sure to stay for that one. It's a qualifier. We've been running ahead of schedule today, which has been nice, I have to admit. And so be sure to hang around for that one. I think it could again be one of those really, really close, too close to call matches, Guatemala, Colombia. Then of course tomorrow we have our full schedule as things get really interesting. We'll see some of the players already who have advanced to the main draw through their seeding. We'll be taking on some of these teams and some of these players who have had to battle through the draw today to get into the main bracket.
Okay, we have the important piece of the game missing. Is now back on the court. This is game 2. Serving team is up 5, serving 3.
Scott's really impressed me in this match. York also, primarily because she's not overswinging, she's not trying to do too much. But Scott is making a lot of shots and very few unforced errors. That time though, Munoz was too good. Cheryl Lutz, Carla Munoz, they need points. Obviously, they need to win this game. They're down 2-5. Wow. Lexi York, above her shoulder, tennis smash. Wins that rally.
Nick Lob comes off the back wall a little bit too much there. Although points scored for the serving team. Short serve. Oh, that was an unlucky crack bounce for Carla Munoz. This side wall between the glass windows and the floor has kind of a funny ledge to it, so some of those balls are taking some crazy bounces. Serving team of Holly Scott and Lexi York back in the service box with a long serve. This is just day one, and there's been a lot of racquetball today already. I mean, these courts are full here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Full IRT, very full IRT draw and LPRT qualifiers, singles and doubles qualifiers underway.
Yeah, over 700 participants in total across 3 different clubs. But of course, this is the main club here at the Target Center, Lifetime Fitness. It's always fun to be here, but then I turn around and there's so many people watching, and it's just day one.
Every court.
Yeah.
Every court.
Everyone brings their friends and family from their home state to support each other. It's a really unique environment.
Yes. Plus all the other players who are playing in this event get to watch the pros on these back courts. Another really loud announcement here. Players are going to pause until that announcement is over. They might need to turn that microphone down a little bit.
Just a little. What did you say?
Yeah. Second serve.
York. Everything's just a little high. Until Lotz puts it away.
Unforced error that you mentioned earlier there, Tim. Oh, I don't think that was going to make it to the front wall, though. Looked like she hit it right into the floor.
So what's the call? 5 serving 7. I got the score, but so we'll have an appeal.
Okay, so this is our first appeal. We did add line judges.
So Barrios called a point. Call was, so it was called a point, I believe, because York's ball was too low, wouldn't have hit the front wall. They appealed for a replay, and that was, the line judges agreed with our official. Skip ball, Scott. We haven't said that too much. There's another, and it started to drop off. The level has just started to drop off of these two in the back, and bit by bit, Munoz and Lotz are starting to feel some confidence. Starting with Munoz driving the ball into this glass, as you can see there, going for the jam serve. It's created some unusual bounces, as we mentioned. That was too short for Munoz, and it got punished by Holly Scott and Lexi York. They're going to take a timeout. It's their first of the second game. We'll take a timeout ourselves. We'll be right back.
All right, we have a game 2 tied up score here, 7-7. The serving team won the first game. Holly Scott serving. It's a nice pass down that left side line by Carla Munoz for a half out. The communication in there.
Well, not that time, and they got away with it.
Yes, but I was going to say between Munoz and Lotz, I can hear them yell, me, you. You have to communicate in doubles. There's just too many people there. You have to let your partner know if you're going to take it, if they should take it.
I did an extra long replay.
Two bounce get called.
Lots of long rallies in this match. Is it a combination of athleticism and inability to put the ball down? Or is it just players maybe a little bit too hesitant to go for it?
And I don't know what to say about these courts. I don't remember them yet from last year. They look like concrete walls, which are probably pretty quick. Ball's probably staying up a little bit as a pen green ball. Official ball of the LPRT. That one could all make a difference. But yes, I would say all four of these players have great court coverage. They're all super fast. What was that?
Well, we see the replay. Munoz did the right thing and controlled it down the left side, but had she gotten down the line, wow, that would have hurt.
Oh, I call that boxing out. Basketball term, you move everybody back behind you. Scott looked like she lost that off the sidewall glass. Another point for the serving team. 9-7 here in game 2. Wow. Lotz not giving up that center court spot. I mean, she held her ground on that one.
You should have told me earlier.
So we're having an appeal. Lotz thought her opponent crossed the encroachment line before being allowed to, but the line judges agreed with the official.
It's a tough call to make sometimes from behind the players, especially in doubles. But
Well, again, York not happy with the backswing, and Munoz is appealing, but what are you going to appeal? She was asking for a replay, but the ref didn't stop the match, so you keep playing. It doesn't matter if York has her hand up. York isn't the ref.
Right, exactly. I feel like players are doing this more and more. They're stopping and they're looking back at the referee. You can't do that. You gotta keep playing the match.
I love the serve.
I believe that's 8 serving 9.
Oh my goodness. Munoz is
still standing there.
Yeah, well, she's going to lots. Don't swing next time. I'll get the avoidable hinder. Yeah. Tightly contested second game. Another good serve. York going across court. Munoz. Oh my goodness.
I think that skipped. This is I mean, other than a few errors here, this is a much better game in game 2 as opposed to that runaway in game 1. I think Munoz and Lotz are really settled in now.
Yeah, 9 serving 9. It's crunch time. 6 points away. Tiebreaker or match. York and Lotz, so I talked about game 1 being over on the left side, and you know, this Holly Scott versus Lotz over on the left, and it's now turned into a bit of a Holly Scott York on the right. Munoz and Scott are fairly consistent on the left, and now it's going to be who wins on the right side. Remember, if you just joined us in game 1, Lotz was playing on the left, Munoz on the right. After the game, they switched sides, tactical change, and it seems to have worked in their favor.
One more step. Half out. Munoz with the serve now. This is a qualifier match. They do it a little bit different here at the US Open. Players have to qualify in doubles to get into the main draw. So the winner of this match goes into that main doubles draw, even though the serving team did have a first round doubles match already just to get here today. Both main draws, singles and doubles, start tomorrow. Crack shot again on that left side.
I think we talked about that earlier. It's advantage York and Scott for having been on this court this morning and had a match. Familiarity, comfortable. They come in and they're just continuing that, whereas for Munoz and Lotz, it's more of a, whoa, what's going on? We're not ready. And so it feels like that first game was just kind of a, oh, okay, let's go play now. 10 serving 11. Another great jam serve from York. Scott gets the crack that time on the left side. I think they're going to take a timeout. They are indeed. So they will. Munoz Lotz take their timeout, and we are in a battle. We'll take a little timeout and back to see who wins game number 2.
All right, we're back in.
That's why you hold up your racket when you're playing doubles. Scott was protected there. That would have left a mark.
Yes.
We'll leave it at that. Oh, it made it.
Oh, that did just barely make it.
Not that time. Great shot from York again.
Long serve.
Both Scott and York are tall players. Longer arms, range of motion can really generate power.
Plus, they both move very well.
13-11. 2 points away from this match.
Oh, a crack again on that side wall.
Yeah, players need to use this left side. The glass changes the bounce compared to the cement, and then you have that cement in the middle with a ridge along it. So you'll see some unusual bounces all week on this left side.
God, that microphone's loud. Guess they want everybody to hear. Oh, wow, I thought that serve was going to be really tough. A little bit of a crack on the side, but Holly Scott just got it back and tapped that front wall corner. Side out, 13 serving 11.
Oh, how did that miss Holly Scott? Good hands, but too good that time from Lotz, half out.
Receiving team slowing them down again. Oof. Long and almost hit her partner in the head again. Yeah, we have a full set of bleachers behind us, and as you can see in the stream, that glass wall to the side has people, you know, all over that wall watching. And this is again day one.
A qualifier.
Yes,
yeah.
a qualifier
It's great.
match, a good match.
It is a good match.
Yeah, this is match point for York and Scott. Not yet, side out.
Okay, you feel this is it. They have to win 4 points. They've got 2 servers. You feel that if they don't do it here, it's not going to happen. Great get. Oh, that has to be an avoidable hinder, surely. Scott was trying to get out of the way, and you felt that,
Yeah.
you know, she was almost out, but legs.
She tried.
Yeah, just it's dangerous.
Yes.
And, you know, when you're on the floor in that situation, the referee is almost always going to give the avoidable hinder.
Yeah. 12 serves, 14.
No argument from Scott.
Yeah, that ball came off the back wall a little too much. Maybe a higher lob serve. from lots against Lexi York. Might have been a better serve.
Munoz hasn't won many points down this left side. That's one of them.
Oh, a little crowded there.
I think there was hesitation as well.
Yes,
Who
I
wanted
think
it?
so.
And lots should have left that for Munoz on the forehand rather
Yeah.
than taking it on the backhand.
Might have been a penalty hinder if she did.
Wow.
Match goes to the young team, Holly Scott and Lexi York. They move on to the main pro doubles draw. Thank you for joining us. We've got another match today, one more qualifier doubles match coming
Guatemala,
up
Colombia.
at about 4:10 p.m. roughly, más o menos. Maria Renee Rodriguez, Gabby Martinez versus Team Colombia, Adriana Riveros and Cristina. We'll see you then.